My name is Francois and I am a super teacher. Getting children to pay attention in your classroom is a very difficult task. So in this week's episode, I'll share a few strategies that could assist in keeping the attention in your classroom. But we'll also announce the winners of the new t-shirt at the end of the show. So stay tuned. Let's educate.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please?
Children get distracted very easily. To present a good lesson, you at least need the attention of the children sitting in front of you. When it comes to planning a lesson, teachers often spend a lot of time focusing on the content and the pedagogy of how to teach the content. But what is more important than the content is analyzing the situation of your classroom, knowing who is sitting in front of you and how you can teach to them. And one point that is often overlooked is how will you get the attention? Do teachers really understand what it means when children pay attention? Just listen to our discourse. Paying attention. That means attention is a commodity. Children would have to decide where they pay the attention. So what happens here is immediately you create competition. You are competing for their attention. When they enter the classroom, where is their attention? And then what many teachers want to do is draw them away from whatever they are doing and focus it on the teacher. Those first few minutes of every lesson is extremely important because it sets the tone for the rest of the lesson. During the attention focusing phase, many teachers tend to fall into the trap of saying, well, children, today we are going to do whatever the topic of the lesson is. And when teachers do this, they automatically get a response from the children. Either they're going to like it or not. I often say, the attention focusing phase should be like the trailer of a movie. Don't give too much away. Don't blatantly tell the learners, this is what we're going to do today. But give them a little trailer. Ask questions that will eventually lead to the answer. But many teachers make the mistake of either not planning for the attention focusing phase or just rushing through it and not spending enough time. If you do not have the attention of the learners, your lesson has failed. So what can a teacher do to ensure that the attention of the learners is focused on the content that you want to present? There are of course many ways in which teachers attempt to do this. The one thing that works like a bomb is the element of surprise. I've seen many teachers popping balloons just to get attention. But of course, it'll depend on the age of the children sitting in the classroom because that could then lead to more disruptions in the classroom. But there needs to be some sort of surprise when it comes to the lesson. If you want to focus their attention away from what they're doing onto you, you have to make it interesting. So in order to get the attention, make sure you structure it like the trailer for a movie. Don't give too much away, but have them guessing what is going to happen during the lesson. That is one strategy. But in the past few months, I was wondering, maybe we should try a different strategy. Instead of trying to get the learners to focus their attention away from what they're doing and focus it onto you, how about we start moving to where their attention is? This would of course imply that you know the learner, that you know exactly what their interests are. Many schools are fighting a battle against children using cell phones or tablets in the classroom because they feel they don't have any control over it. If the child is sitting with a cell phone or with a tablet, many teachers think they are playing games or that they're doing something else. Why not find out where their attention is? What is it that they're spending their time on? Because when you move where their attention is, you already have their attention. Start incorporating the things that the children like. Now, of course, it would depend on the age group again of who you're teaching to. Of course, when you're teaching to children that are in preschool or maybe in foundation phase, their interest would be much different than teaching to children in the FET phase, to children in grade 10, 11 and 12. But this is why it's so important to know the child that's in your classroom. Find out where their interests are and incorporate that into your attention focusing phase. That would immediately grab their attention, and you can then facilitate building a bridge from where they are to where you want them to be. The golden rule to keeping attention is all about engagement. If you're a teacher that continuously stands in front of the classroom, reads from the textbook, lectures to children, no wonder they're falling asleep. No wonder that they're thinking your lesson is boring. You have to present some sort of value that is better than what they can get on the other things that they're paying attention to. It is very simple to see whether children are engaging with your lesson or not. Teachers have got a sixth sense when it comes to this. You know when children are bored, when children aren't engaging in your lesson. And that is directly a reflection on you and your teaching. So when you pick this up, reflect about it and change the way in which you teach. This is the great thing about teaching. You can adapt and you can change a lesson from one day to the next. You are continuously improving your craft. So those are just a few of the ideas that I wanted to share regarding getting children to pay attention to you. And that brings me to the question of this week. What strategies do you use and that you find effective when trying to get the attention of the children in your classroom? Share it with us in the comment section down below so that we can all learn from each other. And now we get to the moment that some of you have been waiting for. Let us announce the winners of the giveaway of the 2 exams are coming t-shirts. The t-shirt that says, "Are you ready? Because around the corner waits an exam just for you." Have you set your papers for the November exams yet? If you're a student watching this episode, have you started studying yet? I really hope so. Exams are coming. Before we announce the winners, let's just share how you could have entered into this little competition. All you had to do to stand a chance to win one of these t-shirts was to subscribe to this channel and leave a comment on the previous episode. Congratulations to you and you! You have won the new t-shirt. All you need to do to claim your prize is send me an email to the address in the description box down below. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see all super teachers unite under one banner so that we can make a positive difference in each and every classroom. Until next time, I'm Francois and I am a super teacher.